Hello there, my beautiful Leo friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. All right, everyone, get ready for a transformative energy coming in on the 21st. This is where we are crossing the solstice threshold. This is where the real test begins. And on June the 22nd, we have the planet Venus meeting the moon at dawn. This is where love will be tested. This is where illusions are going to dissolve. And above it all, we've got the Milky Way that is awakening. This is where we're going to be able to see the Milky Way, the most clearest in the night sky. And with it is bringing the voices and the echoes of your ancestors. And what they're asking you is, are you ready to rise? Or are you going to repeat? So this is where we're going to find ourselves at a crossroads where we're making a choice, faced with a choice. Okay, so what I wanted to do was to bring you some messages around what it is that Spirit wants to share with you and you need to know, and messages from your ancestors. So let's get into it and see what it is that they're wanting to share. All right, Leo, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. Let's see what it is that Spirit wants to share with you as you move into this energy. So we're going to start with a healing message. This is a message that Spirit wanted to share with you to open up your reading. So love has no limits for you. Love has no limits for you. Now, some of you might be seeing a little chihuahua, one that looks like the one on this card. It's a confirmation. If you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. So we've got the number 39 on this card. This might be a number that you're seeing somewhere. It's a confirmation. I'm also getting 39 days around the message of this card. So life has an abundance of love in store for you. Let yourself receive. So once again, life has an abundance of love in store for you. So let yourself receive. Now we also have an affirmation here. Feel free to write this down and use it. I am loved unconditionally. I am loved unconditionally. All right, so look at that. So that is your healing message. Let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting time for you, Leo. A very interesting time. We have the Emperor card. This is where you want to step into this energy in your full authority as the leader of your life. No one has authority over you, Leo, other than yourself. So this is where they want you to step into this role in this reality in your life. Incredibly powerful card, a powerful energy that is coming in. And Leo, you are a force to be reckoned with. Remember that. Now, the Emperor is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it tends to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others are going to feel this energy subtly. So it's prominent. Now that I got that word out, we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is going to be a really good time for you, Leo, to expand in your life. You're going to see a lot of success. There's a lot of opportunities. One in specific that is coming through some sort of intense situation. This is where you want to be mindful of how reactive you are being to energies that you're experiencing. This is going to be really important. Your reaction to things. You want to stay grounded. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Ace of Swords. There's a new idea, a new beginning here. This is something that you have dreamt of, something that maybe you had as an idea in your mind or a goal. I'm seeing you here accomplishing it. I'm also seeing you now leveling up through this experience. So you're about to be immersed into a new experience that is going to unfold into something bigger than you have ever realized. Okay? Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And I love it when you share with me how these cards' energies resonate for you. So share with me in the comment section below. All right, Leo, love has no limits for you. Like, there are no limits around love. The more love that you can spread, the more love that you can take in and receive, the better it's going to get for you. So any kind of energies that are coming in and disrupting you and the energy of love, this is something that you have to be mindful of. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. All right, so oh my goodness, this is a really powerful, expansive time for you. I feel some of you are going to feel inspired, very creative, feeling like you can take on anything. It's a passionate energy, and I feel passion is flowing through you. There's a channel that is coming forward, a channel to express yourself in some way, some form, maybe through creativity, productivity, constructive, something, right? It's a beautiful energy to work with, and this is something that you have access to, especially if you feel that this is not the energy that you're feeling right now. It's actually available to you, and it's something that we have to cultivate within ourselves. And what I'm getting here is a focus on your schedule and the structure that you have in your day-to-day life. I feel this is really important for some of you, because if you don't have structure, I feel, and sometimes we unintentionally create unstructure in our lives, and we have to bring ourselves back into a place where we have structure, we have organization, we have a plan, a goal, and things in our day-to-day life that allow us to stay aligned to our own energy as we walk through the day. So I feel for you laying some solid foundations in your day-to-day routines and having some sort of structure around that. I know some of us don't like that. We want to be free with our own energy. So you get to choose whatever you like to do. But this card's energy is calling you to embrace that part of yourself, embrace that part of this phase of your life, just to see where it takes you, because you just never know. Unless you do it, you don't know. And I feel you're being called to this, like there's a craving to do this. And I'm seeing a lot of you shifting, like there's new ideas here around how you're going to live your life. It's your lifestyle that is changing. This might be challenging for you, and I feel this is where truth and desire are going to collide. And it's where, you know, you're going to really see the energy and the effort that you have to put into aligning with what it is that you desire. So what I'm seeing here is some of you making changes in your structure, your routine, your day-to-day life, around your diet, around the way that you are taking care of your physical health. So I feel that you're changing up your schedule here, or putting yourself in some sort of a routine, some sort of a rhythm and a flow. And I feel this is going to be really important for you, especially over the next few months in your life. All right, Leo, I feel that when you have structure, you feel good and you're able to focus better and accomplish things. I feel this is what Spirit is calling you to do, is to, you know, I don't know, but I'm seeing somebody setting a schedule to wake up at like 5:30, 6 a.m., do like an exercise, a meditation, start your work, whatever that is. Maybe you go to a day job, maybe you work from home. And then having some sort of a, you know, after work routine, a lunch routine, like having some sort of structure in your day-to-day life. This is really going to, you're going to be able to do anything you desire in your life by having this kind of a structure. This is going to be a superpower for you. I know sometimes life happens. We have things that, you know, happen in our day and it can throw us off. But if you really focus on sticking to this, like I have this in my own life, every morning I get up and at the same time, sometimes not, I get thrown off, but the structure stays the same. It's just everything shifts a little bit later if I were to get up later. And I'm able to flow because I have a morning ritual, which includes a meditation, music, me getting ready, breathing exercises, getting into the flow, the energy of what I'm about to do here with my creative flow, with how my spirit is wanting to express itself, right? So I have structure around this, and this is very important for me, especially around my success, right? So I feel Spirit is calling you to lay some solid foundations, put some roots in the ground, and stand within that energy with integrity. No one can tell you what to do with your life. Okay, no one is the authority over you other than yourself. The only way someone can have authority over you is if you give it to them. So right now, Spirit is calling you to take your power back. It is time where you're not meant to compare yourself or compete with anyone. Rather, you are meant to rule your reality. So step into your world, your reality, and get into that active participation with Spirit as your co-creator, co-creating your desired reality. Incredibly powerful card. This is the power that resides in you. It's a divine masculine energy that's coming in, but we also have the divine feminine. So there's a beautiful balance, a marrying of two energies, opposites that are working in harmony with one another, working with each other in collaboration for the highest good. So balance, and I feel again a daily routine is really going to help you flow through life a little bit more easily. And it's not that life is meant to be easy, it's just spiritually for you, you're able to receive the information and the signs. And staying grounded in your own energy here is going to be very important. So with the Queen of Pentacles, they want you to take care of your physical body, your body temple. Leo, I feel your health is very important. When you take care of your body, it takes care of you, my friends. And perhaps you've been putting a lot of energy out there and forgetting about yourself. Maybe you're feeling like you've been off routine. Maybe you haven't been exercising, eating healthy. You've kind of fallen off the wagon there, right? That happens sometimes. It happens to me often. I have to reroute myself. So I feel this is a rerouting energy, an opportunity to realign with what feels good to you, what allows you to really reconnect with yourself on a wholer level, like on a more, a level where you feel good in your body, you feel good in your life, like the energy that you're flowing in, it's because you've cultivated it. So perhaps in your life, Leo, there was a time where you had a morning meditation, where you did exercising, you were eating healthy, you did your affirmations, you had a whole system you have put together for yourself that you were flowing in. And perhaps you are not in that same system anymore. And it's time to recreate a system for this time now, this present moment, where you can realign back to yourself. And it might not look like what it looked like before, but it's the energy of cultivating that flow, that rhythm in your life that is going to be very important. So there's an opportunity, which may be testy for you, to stay within this energy for a little while, because I feel you're craving to bring this back. You are craving to experience this in its truest form, and you're sensing it, you're feeling it. And the Chihuahua here, it's so cute. I'm hearing a really barky one, so perhaps you have a Chihuahua that likes to speak a lot, it likes to express itself, or maybe you have a neighbor whose Chihuahua just drives you nuts, right? But I feel this energy is coming in just as a reminder, as a confirmation that Spirit hears you, and they are activating you with the energy that you need right now in order to get through something. I'm getting intensity here. This could be someone else's energy that may be stepping over boundaries. I'm definitely seeing boundaries being crossed here. And I'm seeing you at this boundary at a crossroads as well. So they want you to have courage at the crossroads. Here, these are your spiritual tests, right? So every time you're facing something and your emotions rise, or you're facing something and your happiness and joy arises, these are moments when where you're being asked to move through it or embrace it, right? And each test we go through, any kind of challenge or any obstacle we're facing in our lives, is something that we can learn and grow through, right? And it's just a sign letting you know that, hey, we're at a growing point, that we're leveling up in energy. There's something here that we're going to learn as we move through it. So allowing yourself to be open and receptive to this when it shows up, and Maybe opportunities or new experiences for you are scary, Leo, but you don't have to be afraid of anything. You are someone that is very capable, like your life's history confirms this to you. Sometimes we don't see that in our lives until someone else shares it with us. So I do feel that your ancestors, your angels are working through people in your life to share or bring information into you that is aligning you to who you are meant to be, which is yourself. Like they're bringing you back to yourself, to your authority, to your power. And here with the Queen of Pentacles, they're asking you to actually nurture this, to create some sort of a flow around it, some sort of rhythm in your life to stay connected, to show up for it every single day. And I'm getting the energy of fertility and creativity also through the Emperor card here. Now, the sign of Aries is coming through really strong. So, Leo, you might have Aries somewhere in your birth chart, or you have an Aries energy around you, authoritative figure. I feel that a mentor or a coach is being called for some of you. Like I feel a teacher is going to show up for you and you're meant to learn, you're meant to absorb, because whatever this is, it is going to grow here exponentially for you. There's an expansion happening. I've got itchy, my hair keeps itching my chin here. The obstacles are definitely showing up in the background here of the Queen. Anytime I see mountains, I just think of things that are a little bit difficult to move through. It's a mountain that you have to climb over to get to the other side. Like you have to find a way around those mountains. So some of you might be finding your way around mountains, and perhaps the energy of the intensity of that going around those mountains is a little bit in the distance for you. And I feel you like it to keep it that way. Like you don't like to immerse yourself in the negativity of a challenge, but rather focus on it as a positive. And I feel this is where Spirit is encouraging you to, shift the way that you're seeing some of the challenges in your life, because they're actually growing opportunities, right? And there's something here that is revealing itself to you as a unexpected event, like an unexpected energy, an unexpected messenger is what they're saying here. So this is coming through the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Ace of Swords. So inspiration, there's an idea that you, my friends, have in your mind, some sort of a dream, something that you're really desiring to bring into your life. This is taking shape. This is taking form through you taking action on it. I feel you see it. You understand it. You know it. You might not have a good, clear vision around it just yet, but you can feel it. And because you're feeling it, they're wanting you to take action on it, right? You're being activated to take action. And these intentional, conscious, like you want to have consciousness in the result, in the action as well. So this is where you want to have a plan. Structure here is going to be very important. This is coming back up here with the Ace of Swords. I really feel that there's something like you may have had an aha moment, or perhaps you have found a solution to something, or clarity, you received guidance. And this has now opened up a path that is leading you on this new beginning. Now, life is full of changes. We are constantly transforming, shifting, and evolving throughout our life, throughout our months, throughout our weeks, throughout our days, throughout our hours. We are constantly evolving. We are shape-shifting, and you are going through an energy that may feel a little bit intense, and it doesn't have to, depending on how you choose to show up in it. This is going to be really important. And here I feel the Ace of Swords is going to be the crossroads. Okay, this is where they want you to have courage to take this thought, to take this idea, to take this solution, to take this guidance and apply it through action, right? And your voice is going to have power here as well. So they are asking you to stand up as the authority in your life, in your integrity. Connect to who you are and speak from that place. Express yourself from that space. There is so much creativity that is flowing through you, that is longing and yearning or craving to be expressed. And I feel now is a time, like this is going to be a very powerful time where that collision between the planet Venus and the moon happens is sparks of inspiration, where it's going to feel like you're receiving a lot of intuitive downloads, a lot of signs. Spirit is communicating. There's angels around you as well. That's a confirmation coming through this. And I'm seeing a slit that is opening up between, there's a slit in the universe, and you're opening up to this higher knowledge, this higher information. And I feel this has to do with the Milky Way, which is going to be very clear in the sky. And there's a lot of clarity coming into your life as well with this alignment, with this happening, with the sky being brighter, right? It's going to be the longest day of the year on June the 21st. So around this time, because there's more light coming in, you're able to see as much as you can on this day. This is just, I feel for you, this is going to be very powerful. It is leading you towards something that you're not even imagining. And the little bits and pieces of the challenges that you're going to face are growth opportunities. So whenever you find yourself going through something hard, let's ground, breathe through it, and let's take a look at, okay, how can I move through this? Rather than taking it personally or overreacting to it, because I'm getting a lot of passionate energy that is wanting to just blast out, is to get a handle on this, work on grounding this. It's like electricity. So to avoid getting electrocuted, sometimes we wear grounding things like, I don't know I'm not an electrician. You're going to have to share with me what those things are, right? But being prepared for this energy. So they're asking you to prepare, because there may be things that are going to trigger you, things that are going to pull out emotions, and you might find yourself quickly saying things, and your words, they have power. I'm getting courage behind your words, passion behind them, and the actions that support and reinforce what it is that you are saying. So, you can use this in the energy of light, or you can use this in the energy of darkness. That choice is yours. And, when you're in alignment, connected to your body, your mind, your soul, your spirit, you're able to really see through the things that you need to see through in order to experience what it is that you're meant to experience. Everything happens. The magic happens here in the now, not in the past, not in the future. Okay, so I'm going to pull a shadow card. This is a card deck that Spirit called me to use in your reading. And it's something that Spirit is bringing into your awareness, something that you're meant to be aware around, to work with it or release it. So we got the greedy shadow. Any of you experiencing a greedy shadow in your life? This shadow is intense. It has an intense desire for wealth and power. It is materialistic, worldly, and hungry for status. Now you can, if it's coming in a negative energy, you can work on releasing it or channeling it into something that is light form. You have the power to do that. So acknowledge that everything outside of your core leads you further from happiness and freedom. I'm going to read that one more time. Acknowledge that everything outside of your core leads you further from happiness and freedom. I feel like we start to understand this as we age, as we experience more of life. This is how I've been getting these energies, like how I've been able to release like materialism. I used to want to have a lot of expensive purses. That was one of the things I used to purchase for myself, is I always made sure I had a fancy purse. And now I don't care. I have one that's like $20 off of Amazon, right? That's evolution. We're evolving and we're growing, and things are changing right now. So this is going to be your angels and ancestors message. This is the energy that's coming through the Milky Way at this time. So this is what they want you to hear. Skyfather, trust in the unknown, Leo. All right, so let's read the message of this card. We have an eagle also showing up as a spirit animal guide for you. So some of you may have been seeing eagles or chihuahuas. Trust in the unknown, and you might be resonating with the image today. So Skyfather, trust that your path is unfolding exactly as it needs to. You have a personal relationship with the Great Father. Know that He is lovingly leading you forward. The Sky Father features in many religions and mythologies as the Father God. He's the counterpart of the Earth Mother in many traditions. So this card represents the universal power that are masculine in essence, the energies that people have called out to and looked up to in times of need and gratitude. And I feel it's connecting with the energy of the Emperor for you today. So where are we here? Sky Father personifies your relationship with the masculine energies of the divine and possibly a very powerful male or father figure too. You are a co-creator of your life, Leo, and every thought, feeling, intention, and emotion you have is creating the road ahead. With that being said, you don't need to know every single detail of what is going to unfold before you. When this card appears, you are being guided to take a step back and get out of your own way, because there is a greater power that is not only around you, but within you as well. And Sky Father is creating the best experience imaginable for you. Accepting this will allow miraculous energy to come into your life. So see things from a higher perspective, like the eagle on the card. This card can also appear when there are opportunities to improve the father connection in your life. If your father figure is in heaven, know that his spirit is drawing close. If he is on the earth, there's an opportunity to heal something, whether past or present. Okay, so a connection to your father here, Leo. This is going to be incredibly powerful. So I feel those of you that have a father that has crossed over, his energy, his essence is around you in some form, like you've been feeling them around you. Okay, so we are going to now pull an angel number that is guiding you. So anytime you see this number, remember its message and carry the number around with you. All right, so we are getting for you 2222. You are stepping up in your world, my friends. Everything is coming into alignment with all the twos that are coming in. So some of you might be seeing things in doubles, one after the other, or things that are coming in twos. So you're being empowered at this time. So you're going to experience things that are empowering you. There's a sense of balance and trust coming into your life. You are in alignment with a higher purpose. I've got a companion energy coming in, love and karma at play here as well. So open your heart, open your mind. We have an opportunity for love to come in. So love has no limits for you. So you want to stay connected to the energy of love here, everyone. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, so those of you that have made it this far in my video today, thank you so much for your love and support. Your presence here means so much to me. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.